Now, so I'm trying this new Asian dating site called AsianTalk.com, but already, like I said, the weird thing is I'm not finding any American girls, you know what I mean, that are Asian on it, right? These girls are from China, whatever. What the hell? Most of them try to hit me up on a video chat, and I barely got 20 credits for the first offer, right? And then they want me to buy more credits to keep talking to the girl, right? What the hell? What the hell? Just trying, like I told you before, to date someone of my own age, right? This woman was 60, she said. She said, I guess. That's the point. That's the point. See, striking out don't mean you're not really trying to date older women, idiot. You just ain't found no one. Right. You're looking for what's called the diamond in the rough, and he doesn't haystack the one who wants to really be with you. Yeah. And understands kind of what you're trying to say you've been through yourself, I know, right? But if you don't listen now, you're not going to help me or yourself. I don't know what the hell's going on, right? And if I don't, someone's interfering with my memory of it one way or the other, right? Because they don't like what's happening, right? Themselves, and they think they can take it in their own hands, right? And at least cause me amnesia of who I was with. They aren't happy with that, right? But like I said, it ain't really your choice if I'm being chosen by someone else, but I don't really know who it is. Right. And no matter what side it is, I see a bunch of half-naked or full-naked women, right, who I, can only fantasize about anyway, but, don't worry about it. I try to give them as much info in my profile as I can, you know what I mean, right? Like, they'll let you tell them you're from Port Whitworth or something, right? But that's it. Exactly. But right. But if China don't have YouTube, they don't know me from YouTube either. See. They filter, they control what the people really see or hear, right? That's called, again, looking for the needle in a 4 billion haystack, right? The one woman who wants me and only me, right? Again. And see, another problem is, like I said, most of you hook up in where? High school or junior high or whatever. And right? Well, that didn't work out for me because people were trying to make my appearances that I was gay. That you were gay. No. I also have problems with my right eye, so they might have thought I was winking at him. No. I again tell you all this for a reason. And if something hygienic, it'll affect both eyes, not one eye or the other. I know it is. Right. So then you're making up fake diagnosis because you don't know what's wrong. Right. Well, that don't help the real situation I'm in. Right. Yeah. Whether you're a doctor or not. No. But, though, again, I can be going through something new or not really dealt with from whatever the reasons are, right? There you go. It has to do with something, though, right? But whatever it's about always the same the next day, right? It feels like it's kind of tied into what I'm eating, but there again, everything we're eating is now being criticized like Jack the Ripper is feeding us now, and nothing we eat is good. It's like everything we eat is killing us. Right? Even vegetables, I guess. I know. We can't do nothing right, it seems. Kind of the whole point, right? And like I said, do you think the problem is only Satan can figure this out, or he's always the first to figure it out and the rest just follow him anyway? I don't know. Out of envy. But like I said, right, I am now reading things in my Bible I was not shown as a kid that change what the Bible's saying, right? So that means they sealed it. It's like reading over parts of a book and saying, oh, I read the whole book. No. And not getting the full story, right? You might understand some of what it's about, but not all it's about, right? If you don't understand all it's about, and we have an enemy who's trying to drag us down to hell with him, or death in the grave, whatever you want to call it, or destroy what we have, right? And steal it from us, right? It's not because he's a good one, right? But a bad one, and a good one, and a good one. That it's all confusing us in the first place, And he's the one we don't know how to deal with, right? Those who don't sin try to not sin at all. Those who sin with him, about a third of the angels in heaven, right, are sinning with him, have sinned with him, and done been punished for their sins, right? Delivered in the chains of darkness, right? But some people are afraid to talk about it publicly, right? So they might even teach it in secret, right? I don't know. But then you gotta be part of a special club or something, right? To receive the knowledge of the truth, right? And that tempts the Lord too, because then you're only telling it to select people you select. When if he didn't want it known, he wouldn't have had it or allowed it to be written out, right? All scripture you're supposed to use to understand what's all going on. It's like reading a book, but only reading 2/3 of it, but then there's a third more in it you're not reading, or let's say you're trying to speed read it, but you missed something, right? For example, right? I know. Maybe. However you do that mysterious thing they say you could do. Or if you have photographic memory or whatever, right? I guess. Whatever that means, I know. Though I've heard of it, right? And I'm telling you, though, I have amnesia. I have this, I have that, right? At certain points, right? And for how long, right? Sometimes a few minutes, sometimes 20 minutes, sometimes an hour, sometimes, right? I'm specific because when I come to from the event, I have missed something I was planning to do and don't know what happened, right? That too is called blacking out, Right. And I'm trying to deal with it medically, right? Religiously, right? And also publicly, right? Why? Some people try to help you and not hurt you, right? See, if I do black out and I don't know why or what's going on, someone could also take advantage of me, even though I'm 50 years old, but I'm mentally ill, but there again, right? You, by doing something stupid, ain't doing something smart yourself either, right? Stupid is stupid, and doing something dumb is doing something dumb, right? If I don't have all the facts, I don't know all the facts, right? Even if you pretend I do, I didn't. No. It is the whole point. It is. But then whatever's going on, I'm here the next day, the next day, the next day. Seems to piss the hell off of you, right? Get over it. Let it go. Obviously, I'm not doing as wrong as you think I am. And like, because people do this to each other. They have a problem with a word or this or that. And you're dictating, right? You know what a dictator is, right? A dictator dictates to you what you can do or not. No. A tyrant, or someone tyrannical, is someone who tries to control you with an iron fist, right? Now, Jesus tries to rule you with a rod of iron, right? To what? To correct you. With what? No condemnation, even if you too are what? Making a mistake yourself. But that seems to be the same excuse you're using to not understand all this, right? Now, like I asked the person, is it normal for a male and a female to have two sons after they sin with by eating of the tree and eating anyway? But then start having sons and daughters again, right? See what I mean? Oh, no, that's what I mean. And why were they ashamed that they just ate of the apple or the orange or the banana tree? Whatever the hell it was. I wouldn't understand why it also wouldn't, at least the tree of knowledge of good and evil, tree of life was separated from us somehow, right? Again. You can't even see it, right? Anymore. I guess. Really. Or we don't want to see it, right? I know. But the swords of fire, whatever that is, are going every which way that we cannot see the tree of life, right? What battery power low? 9%. Okay, got a charge phone. You got a charge phone. I know. But I've been using it pretty much most of the morning, and then you gotta charge it, and then you can use it, and then you gotta charge it, and then you gotta use it, so you gotta charge it, right? Now. Right. Alright. You gotta figure out, though, your own path, right? My path ain't your path, and your path ain't my path, right? That's the thing. But if you put an obstacle in my path, right, and you know more about it than I do, what did I tell you about that? You're at fault too, right? That's called a stumbling block, right? Or a block of offense. You're trying to make me do something you're offended about to make it look like I'm going to do it, but I'm not really trying to do it. Or I'd be getting in trouble for it if I was trying to do it myself, right? That's really how that would work. If what you're saying is true, then, or if you're not putting words in my mouth, or whatever you're doing is from your upbringing or your path, right? Now, if you're on the wrong path, you need to switch your directions or find out what the right path really is for you, right? That's all you can do there too, right? Or stay on the one you're on, and it's going to lead you to a problem, right? A bigger problem, right? When you die. End of discussion.